Hello everyone, it's me again, Kesha Putrama IC, and yeah, it's me again, and I think it's the 8th week of the advanced summary. It's the 8th? I don't know. Well, yeah, today, as usual, we have some companies we're gonna talk about. So yeah, we're gonna break this thing out, and yeah, we're gonna talk about the background and so on top of that, and maybe if I can, I will give some suggestion or yeah, suggestions. So yeah, um let's check this out. So today's title is Same's Cake Factory, a delectable journey of a woman entrepreneur. So this video is talk about a woman entrepreneur named Sumaira Wasim. Sumaira Wasim, and her business is Sam's Cake Factory. Well, here's the thing: this business starts very small. It starts in sort of home kitchen, sort of that. Yeah, it started in home kitchen, but after some years, it became a growing online cake businesses with many employees. And honestly, I think it's kind of giving man character entrepreneur energy. So yeah, in this video, I will act like a business consultant for her entrepreneur. So yeah, let's start it. Well, to understand her success, we need to look at some important data from the exhibit, but I don't have the printout of the file, so yeah, there are three three main clues: the team, and the internet, and the workflow. So I think this is what I'm going to talk to you. Wow, I don't have the exhibit, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, in the beginning, Sumara did everything herself. She baked the cake, she designed the cake, she decorated the cake, and her husband delivered the cake. But when orders increased, the system will became impossible. Like, it could not be like that, isn't it? Wow, it's hot here. So she did something very smart, I guess. She organized the workers into departments. So, for example, a kitchen team for baking, and there's a design team for decoration, and an accounts team for money and records, so top of that, and the delivery system for sending cakes to customers. So this structure helped the company, the entrepreneur, work faster and more organized. Instead of one person doing like everything, like um the previous case we talk, I think it's about water entrepreneur, that water company. I forgot. Gym, yeah, the gym that he doing everything by himself. So his company become mass, but no, our our CEO, this woman Sumaira is not like that. She's clear. So yeah, she she doesn't doing everything by herself. Instead, she have this each team like had one clear job. It's kind of giving teamwork makes the dream work kind of vibes, something like that. Yeah. Okay, another smart thing is that Sumaira trained the workers herself. She taught them how to design cakes, how to make the cakes, how to bake, and follow her quality standards. And it this means that the business could grow without losing its quality. So the theme structure helped her handle more orders, reduce mistakes, and grow the business faster. So, yeah, I think it's very clear. It's very mindful of her. So let's talk about the Facebook page. So here's the thing. It's actually one of the biggest secret, the biggest reason of her success, the Facebook page. Yup, Facebook, not Instagram. Well, the Facebook page has about like 185,000 likes. That is huge number. Starting on Facebook was very smart, I think, because opening a physical bakery shop is very, very hell expensive, and you need to pay for rent or decoration, employees, of course you have to, and the equipment, electricity, blah blah blah. But if Sumaira use Facebook, is almost free. With social media, Sumaira could show pictures of cakes, talk to customers, receive orders online, and build a brand without like risk her money. Let's say that thing. So basically, Facebook became her digital shop, and at that time, because many people use Facebook at that time, I'm telling you, at that time, her cakes page became very famous very quickly. Became famous very quickly. So how smart Sumaira is. Instead of spending a lot of money on a shop, she used the internet to reach thousands of customers. It's very mindful of her. Low cost, high exposure. High exposure. I'm sorry, it's my second language, So yeah. Sorry. So yeah, that strategy was honestly very smart business thinking. Like, yeah, it's kind of what we do today. Like, we promote our business in our social media, in Instagram, TikTok, Shopee, Twitter, Twitter X, so type of that. So yeah, please let's continue. Okay, so okay, before using software, the company used paper records, but it caused many problems For example, it caused lost orders, wrong information, accounting mistakes, and mm, confusion between each department. So this same cake factory, they started using a software. It's called Wave app. Wave app. Yeah. So the same cake factory start using Wave app, a, a cloud accounting software. So on top of that, so this helped the business in many ways, of course. First, it organized financial records, and second, it helped them track orders and payments easily without losing it. And the third, it improved communication between departments, and because everything was now digital, mistakes became much smaller. So this is to make the company look more professional because they now being digitalized, let's say like that. It's giving small businesses to a real company, like a glow up to a real company. Well, we already talked about the background, like how the Sam's Cake Factory works. So let's talk about the leader, the Sumaira itself, the Sumaira's leadership style. Of course, we have to judge it. So, as when a business is not only about strategy, it's also about how you treat your team, treat your employees, treat your company. So Sumaira and her husband worked 22 hours a day during busy seasons. Like how crazy it is, like 22 hours a day. How? It's fascinating, I guess. And they even delivered cakes themselves and accepted small tips from customers. So they also act like one of the employees there. And this leadership style is called something lead by example. So instead of just giving orders, the boss works hard too. This shows employees that the leader is serious about the business. It builds respect and motivation. So it's very humble kind of leadership style, kind of that. Well, behind those humble, good leadership style, there's also a risk. As I said earlier, they were working 22 hours every day, and it's not sustainable forever, of course. And so this leadership style is powerful in the early stage, but later the business must rely on a system and of course teams, not only hard work. And another important leadership quality is, in my opinion, is kindness. Sumaira pays her employees higher wage than other bakeries. It's crazy, isn't it? She also eats lunch with them every day, very humble, very mindful, cutesy, yes. But even though it looks simple, but it has a huge, big impact. Employees feel respected and appreciated, and it feels like a part of a family. So actually makes the workers feel happy, and they can't work harder and stay longer in the company, and they will and they will care about the product quality even more, and absolutely it creates a positive company culture. So her leadership style, Sumaira's leadership style, is both the hardworking and also caring, and that combination is actually very very powerful, very fascinating. For extra expel expeditious, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Well, um, oh yeah, suggestion. Um, okay, as a consultant in the company, I think Sumaya has three choices. Like, I have three choices. No, I have three suggestions. First is add salty snacks to the menu because I love salty snacks. And the second is opened a regular cake shop. That's the second. And the last is opened a large company. So let me explain it. First, we already know that her Facebook page has about, how much is it? 185,000 likes. 185,000 likes, and this means she already has a large loyal online audience. So I think if she adds savory food like sandwiches, or pastries, this same customer will probably try them. And second, I think this option needs less money. So I think opening a cafe or a shop requires a lot of investment, like rent, furniture, staff, decoration, equipment. But only adding savory items mostly requires like new recipes, ingredients, just that. The financial risk much lower. And the third, the business already has a strong online system, so customers already order online, so new products can be added easily to the same system. So because of that reasons, I think adding several items to safest step. Yeah, it allows the company to grow without risking too much money. So yeah, Sumaira grew same cake factory through, I think, three main strategies. Like, first, she organized her team into departments, and she used Facebook as her marketing to reach customer cheaply and efficiently. And the third, she used software like Wave app to manage orders and finance, which is smart, brilliant. And also, her leadership style is also strong because she combines hard work, and kindness, and it's very perfect. It's her perfect icon of a leader. So I'm looking forward to the self strategy. Is my okay. My suggestion to the self strategy is to add some new food items while continuing the online business model. So I think this way the company can grow step by step, and who knows, maybe one day same cake factory will become like the most famous cake brand in the whole world. Who knows? It's giving future business empire energy. So yeah, think that's all what I can say today. That's enough for today. So yeah, that's enough for today. Let's wrap it up. Just wrap it up. Okay, goodbye. And see you for the next Saturday. Bye.